Hi everyone, welcome to Monthly Messages with your angels and your higher self with me, Julie Poole. If this is your first time here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, click that little bell so you don't miss a thing. All the cards that I use are in the description below, and the links to your weeklies and your other monthlies for your moon and rising, all in the description below. All right then, let's dive right in. Hello my beautiful people. So the energy of the month of August, they are showing me for all signs, is the number 8. And obviously August is the 8th month. Now, as they're showing me the 8 like this, they are turning it sideways. And when I say they, I'm talking with my higher self and my angels. I don't work with guides and spirits, so this is my little team here. And they're showing me this 8 and moving it sideways and showing me the infinity symbol for everybody and saying, this month, harness the power of 8. Okay, the number 8 represents infinity and it also represents abundance. So it's for us because we are empowered to use and harness the forces of the universe that work with us. So this month, guys, for everybody, I want you to first of all know that you are infinite, and that means you are powerful. You have infinite possibilities, infinite probabilities. You are never disempowered, even when you're in those lows. You know, life goes like this sometimes, doesn't it? And when we're in the bottom bit, when it's like, feels a bit stuck, feels a bit, woe is me, I'm helpless, it's not fair. We all have that sometimes, so don't worry about that. But please know when you're in that bit and you've forgotten how powerful you are, use the number 8. Just imagine that number 8 turning sideways and that infinity symbol saying, I am infinite, I am God, Goddess, all that is personified. I am strong, I am the creator, I can be and do anything, and I am abundant. Now with the 8, they're showing me this flow like a river of energy moving towards you. Tap into that. I am abundant. I have flow of energy all around me. I have flow of light all around me. And within that, I can draw to me anything I want to label onto it, whether that be money or love or ease or peace, whatever it is that you want to attach. Just imagine a little energy of peace jumping on that infinity and riding it all the way to you, that you are infinite. This is your absolute divine right. It is my right to be abundant, to be all of who I can be. So this month for everybody, the intuitive message is about not so much stepping into your power. I was just going to say stepping into your power, and they're saying no. You are powerful. You can't step into something that you already are. You just need to raise your awareness to match that of who you are. You are already powerful, but you forget. So this month, the energy, the intuitive message coming from your higher selves and your angels is to remember, to recall. I am powerful. I am. Now, is there anything else they want me to add? No, the rest of the messages are going to be for individual signs in addition to this. So I hope this helps. Let's move into the individual signs. Hello, Leo. Happy birthday to those of you who've got birthdays in August. Now then, let's see what we get for you from messages intuitively. So what does Leo need to know, please, for August? Can you give me some information for Leos watching for August, please? So they're taking me to digestion. All right, so I'm going into my belly and it's feeling a little bit turbulent. Those of you going on holiday in August, be careful with the water and ice cubes and food, because I'm feeling some of you getting a little bit of an unsettled tummy here. Make sure you take some stuff with you to help calm that down, but be careful, all right, in terms of think about the ice in your drinks as well as you know, drinking or, you know, bottled water, but be careful with the ice. They're just showing me that for some of you, a bit of an unsettled tummy. What else have we got for Leos, please? That's not going to apply to everybody. Can you give me some messages for everybody that is going to help them for August, please? So I'm seeing, sorry for the delay there, it was a bit slow coming through. I'm seeing cups, celebratory cups. Obviously this is going to be birthday time for some of you and celebrations, but for others of you I'm feeling quite sad. So some of you are spending your birthday alone and you're feeling quite alone and lonely. All right, now how can we help them with that? If you haven't got anybody to celebrate your birthday with, can you please go and celebrate it with yourself? We do forget about ourselves, don't we? We kind of think, oh, there's nobody else around me, therefore I am alone. But you can have a very good relationship with yourself. Take yourself off for a nice birthday treat. Take yourself off for something that will be good for you. And remember that you have a relationship with you, as I call my inner me, and all of my little mini me's, okay? You can kind of feel a bit of a collective within yourself, and this does really help when we're on our own. What else? You also have the help from the universe and your angels. What else does Leo want to know? Can you give me something else for Leos, please? They show me birds. All right, what's the bird symbolizing? Freedom, lifting, soaring, rising above. So August, the main energy for you, they're just telling me this is the main emphasis, is rising above, looking beyond. Birds, especially eagles and birds of prey, have got such far sight. They can see so far. Why do they need to do that? Because they're asking you to see into the future. And I don't mean this in a psychic way. I mean as you hit your birthday, that is, your birthday is the first day, your New Year's Day. All right, that's the best way of explaining it. We always think about New Year's Eve, the ending of the old year and the new year coming in on New Year's Day. Actually, in terms of the universe, your New Year's Eve is the day before your birthday. Your New Year's Day is your birthday day. And when we go into New Year's Day, we often set resolutions. What do we want to achieve for this year? What do we want to improve? And so this whole thing with the birds and the sight and being able to see far is they're saying, as you hit your birthday, they want you to, and I'm sorry for the Leos that I missed this, for those of you who had birthdays at the end of July, but they're saying this is really strong in August. They want you to set your goals for the year, of what you want to achieve, particularly for the end of 2018 and going into next year too. So they're asking you to not just look at now, but where you're going, so that you can set the scene, you can plan the map of your journey through this life for the next 9-10 months. All right, why is it only 9 or 10 months? Because the last 11-12 months are when we're finishing off, tying up loose ends, and then we're ready to go again with another journey. All right, anything else you want me to show them? They're showing me one particular white bird, and it is soaring above the others, and it's flying ahead of the others. So why is it flying ahead? Because this is you, my Leo lions, the kings, whether you're male or female. This is you leading the pack, leading the way, not just for your own life, but you're leading others too. Many of you are in leadership roles, or you want to be. So if you're not in a leadership role and you feel that this is within you to do it, set that as one of your goals, one of your intentions, to lead, to inspire in whatever way that means for you. You can be leading by example with your family, with your children. You can be, for some of you, it's going to mean about work and ambitions and wanting to get into more senior role, to be leading and directing and formulating, strategizing, improving. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay, we go to the cards. So let's see what the cards have for you for August then, Leos. does Leo want to know, need to know, that will help them for August? Both of those? Yes, both of those. Okay, so we have got, do we both need to be upside down? No. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. We'll talk about these in a minute. Ten of Swords is first, then the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, and there's a jumper. Okay, we've got, this has come up for almost every sign. Five of Wands. And this one. Oh, look, that's come up too. These cards are very much repeating themselves for many signs, all right? So let's talk about this Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, guys, this is a card of coming to the end of what has been a little bit of a struggle for many of you. And again, as we hit the birthday, it's the end of the old and the beginning of the new. So this is on its way out. This Ten of Swords is this, oh my goodness me, what a year I have had. I want you to do a little bit of a review as you approach your birthday. Look back over this year. Realize that you are, many of you, quite tired, quite run down. Take some time for you. And then we're going to, as we do this review of the year, we're going to let it go. Take the learning, let the rest go, and then we can move into setting the intention and the goals for the next 12 months. Now that's going to come up with a little bit of conflict for you. All right, this is inner conflict and also conflict around work. All right, this conflict at work is related to this leadership. So those of you wanting to be a leader who are not in a position of leadership, this is where we get this conflict, because you don't have the position that goes with the authority, and yet your instinctive desire to be the leader can really annoy people. All right, this used to happen to me before I was a senior manager in a past life, in this life, but before I was doing this, that people used to say I strutted around the place like I was the CEO or director, but I was actually just a junior manager. But within me was this leadership. And this is what I'm feeling for you. I did eventually get to that position, which made things a little bit easier, because then the personality of the leadership went with the role and there was harmony. So this is why I've been asked to tell you that bit, because for some of you, you're not quite in that more senior position, but you have that leadership quality within you, which other people recognize, and yet you do not have the power at work to go with it. And so it creates this conflict where people kind of look at you and think, well, who the hell do you think you are? You're not the boss. So if you're getting a little bit of that, just try and rein it in a little bit and say, yeah, one day, actually, within the next year, I'm going to set that as a goal that I will be the leader, and then they will have to listen to me rather than ignoring me because I don't hold the position to go with the leadership that I'm trying to achieve. For those of you that this isn't work related, this can be to do with home. You are being the leader at home and people are not liking it. Now, this can be children not liking being told what to do. This can be your partner. Are you trying to lead your partner? Think about the word partner. Partner isn't a subordinate. A partner is an equal. We do not lead our equals. We can inspire, we can guide, we can suggest, but we cannot lead our partner. So for some of you, this is where the conflict is coming in. And yes, you may well know best. Yes, what you're saying might well be the truth and might well be the better way. But leaders inspire people to follow them rather than dragging them with them, kicking and screaming. That rather than the people following them are following them because they have to or they'll be in trouble. There is a difference, and this is what the energy for you in August is about, is this leadership of understanding how to harness the forces of leading when people want to follow you rather than have to follow you. And when you can get into that whole conflict falls away. So leadership for you guys. Now that then brings you into this Nine of Pentacles, which is a card all about independence, everything flourishing and flowering around you, because the leader doesn't need anybody. We can have people there, but they're in addition to. what we've already got rather than instead of. So this is a lovely card of empowerment and independence and feeling really good. You're in that leadership. People are following you because they want to, and everything is coming into harmony and balance. And then we have this Queen of Swords. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is a card now. I've got real mental clarity. I know where I'm going. I'm decisive. I've made my mind up. I'm on a mission. I'm on a path. And I'm following it in a very empowered way. This is lovely. All right, let's see what your angels want to add. For Leos, please. Leo. I'm going to have this one. Oh, okay, so we've got the Comfort card, and this is related to that conflict that some of you may have. All right, now that can be internal conflict as well. All right, if you do realize that people are not following you by choice but by having to, you'll beat yourself up. Don't beat yourselves up, darling. All right, we're all growing and learning and developing and tweaking things here and there, and that's how we learn and grow. So do not beat yourself up. All right, allow your angels to comfort you if you've got conflict with others around you, and allow them to comfort you if that conflict is within. I want one more, and we have awakening. So you're awakening up to that leadership power within you and harnessing that power in an inspirational, guiding, loving way. And it wakes you up on so many different levels. It's beautiful. So those are the messages I have for you, Leo, for August. Happy birthday. And I'll see you next month in September for more messages from your angels and higher self. Lots of love. Bye.